And my mum has blessed me and allowed me to do it, so that's good. I think it's gonna be okay now. Yeah, it's saying the stream is perfect. Let's have a look on Twitch. Yeah, much better. Mwah. Stream is perfect. Okay. Hey guys! I have returned from my... Oh, I'll join the Discord. Hey Neb! Yeah, I have returned. I have a new background. There is no more oven. So sorry for the people that liked having my oven behind me. My kitchen. Thank you. Also, hey Arkasaur, hey Hefty Lefty. Welcome back if you returned and I wasn't here. Yeah, I also have this thing. So that's cool. Now I have to readjust it because I foolishly showed you guys it. So you guys can't even see this anymore. I think that my sound is okay. It was definitely okay when I tested it. That is too loud. Okay. I don't know if that was too loud for you guys. I will have to test that. Thanks. Thanks, Neb. Appreciate it. Why don't I just do this? This seems better. I also have cut all my hair off. Kasor! I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm a giant, and yeah, I cut all my hair off. And I also dyed it purple, but it's come out like really red. Like really red. It was, it's kind of purple. It doesn't really, maybe it's the lighting. It just looks really red. And I have lost connection with the Lotro server already, so this is going well. Yeah. A lot's changed. I've lost Grumpy, I've lost my hair, I've lost my old place. Well, I did all those things because I wanted to. So I didn't really lose them, I just wanted to get rid of them. And yeah. What else has happened? Not much really. But I didn't lose Lotro. Exactly. And I also gained a bunch of followers while I was gone. So thanks to the people who followed while I wasn't even streaming. My cousin, Matt, he followed me. Ragnarok B, thank you. Thank you. Quifa? I think that's right. And I think that was it. But there's also some people who subbed to my YouTube channel, so thank you for that as well. Not that you guys are here, probably, but I can say that I thanked you, like. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's really good lighting in here actually, because I didn't even have my lamp on and I've turned it on now, but it's barely made any difference, so I may not even use it like in the future. So I don't know. I think I lost connection with the chat room there for a minute. Yeah, but I didn't miss any comments. Cool. Arkasaur, feel free to join the Discord chat if you want, so that you can hear me in real time. Oh! You guys are both here already. I have not logged into this character in ages. Oh. Ugh. Look at this disgusting inventory. Disgusting. Where's Arkasaur? King's dead. Okay. Oh, you're in Bree. Well, you were. I don't know if you are now. I've made an autumn tank. Yeah, I like the colors. So this is a new outfit? It looks awesome. If it's an outfit from before, then it still looks awesome. Look at this outfit. It looks so nice. I love the cloak. The cloak's really cool. And I love that headpiece. I think I had this headpiece on this server. That looks awesome. Autumn. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Nice. One of those is gonna end up on my starting screen, I hope you know. I clearly haven't changed mine, but I really like that we're all going for this brown. I think it's awesome. Awesome autumn. Ah, here's Arkasaur. Hello. Your outfit's kind of brown as well, like reddish brown. Shall we all get a screenshot? Like, in front of the meat hall? First I used one of those elvish torsos, but it ended up too elvish. When Rohan, after all, should fit in. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. It looks really good. Right, are we ready? Are we ready to continue?
I need your help, my friend.
Okay. Is this the only quest we've got to do? I think it might be. Oldberg. Don't know. Let's just pick it up anyway. He said it out loud. Sorry. I don't know, like, it feels kind of weird. You guys are muted, but I think, didn't we try it? But we tried it before, and it was kind of weird either way now. The time has come, Laurelin. Kingstead faces harsh times, and Dunharrow remains the only place to keep my people from the White Hand and their savagery. Through our labours, the people of Kingstead stand ready to journey to Dunharrow. We shall travel south through the Harrowdale and climb the stair of the hold to Dunharrow. It is there we shall join my men at the camp they have prepared and wait for word from Theoden King. You have done well to prepare my people, and I am confident the path south will be free of danger through your efforts. When I am certain that my people and I are ready, we shall begin the journey.
I need your help, my friend.
You have done well, Laurelin. While there can never be an ideal time for such a journey, I believe our best opportunity has arrived. The journey shall be long, but I trust in your efforts in the Harrowdale, and I know my people will remain safe and sheltered from the White Hand. I can only hope my men at Dunharrow have finished readying the camp. When you are ready, we will lead my people to safety at Dunharrow. My people and I have made ready. Let us lead my people to safety at Dunharrow. Cannot enter within a group. Typical outro. Welcome back, eh?
Upon the plains of the Firienfeld at Dunharrow, the people of Kingstead have at last found shelter. Yet at the edge of the Dimholt, a sudden wave of dread flows over Eowyn and her people.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Hail, Neberski. We have met with no resistance on our journey, and I believe I have you to thank for that. I would like to speak with you in private. The people will manage on their own for now, I'm certain. Ah, at last, Dunharrow. We have made it. Your efforts in the Harrowdale afforded us a swift and safe journey. You have my thanks, Rohan. For my part, I have set the people on building up our shelter, for there remain many of the Westfold who have yet to rally here. Their work shall take some time, so let us walk. I wish not to alarm the people, but I must speak plainly. I believe we are being watched, Rohan. We must discover what lurks beyond the trees. Long have I known the tale of the men who live under the Dwimmelberg, but never have they ventured from their dark paths. Still, I fear something watches us nearby. Even walking, I'm too fast. These stones. Never have I been within the Dimholt. I know not what we will find, so ready your wits.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Are you ready to venture into the Dimholt, Rohan? Canopy smothers the light, and we must not be caught unawares. Yeah, this music's a bit more fitting. Naught but the creaking of branches, Rohan. Perhaps I was mistaken. Wait, what is that? A pale figure stands in the distance. We've been ambushed, Rohan. swiftly now. We cannot let it escape. Are these the orcs you spoke of? Well, they're not the orcs Balder spoke of. Queer indeed that they would think the dead an ally of any. I hear more. Slay them all. Maybe I can fear one. Kind of beating me up a bit. Don't die. Don't die. Where are my potions? My god, I only have like 2 potions. Well, I mean, I have like nearly a whole stack, but 2 different types. We must press on. Ah, there remains no place to run, orc. The orc stands waiting outside the dark door. You should never have disturbed the dead. Orc, your disguise makes no fool of me.
You did that yourself, woman. We shall slay your people to the last. Just as you would have done to us.
He's got a lot of morale. 102,000.
Stay back! Stay away from me!
Nay, run no further, Laurelin. The orc will find no shelter there. As it was with Baldur of old, those paths led to naught but death. Frantic screams echo from the paths of the dead.
Our mission is dire.
The orcs are vanquished and my people are safe. Those orcs knew not the warriors they faced. Dunharrow shall once again be a haven for the people of Rohan, and my people will remain free of the enemy's grip. Let us not tarry long here, Laurelin, for this place fills me with dread. My people are safe, Laurelin. Let us return to them. I think the music's bugged. Might have to relog for that.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You have aided the people of Rohan far beyond anything I could have expected, Laurelin. Your efforts in the Eastern Net and now here in Kingstead show well that you care for my people. There remains much to do in these grim days of war, but I and the others can rest more easily knowing the ally we have in you. We shall remain here at Theoden King's order, for the people shall be safe from the enemy. Wander not too far, Laurelin, for I am sure our paths will cross again. They do hit hard. It must be a bit more difficult for you, Ark, with like your squishy character. None of these are any good or any good looking, so. But we did get us a skill point. I've almost maxed out my tree. So loud! Hey Tess! Thank you so much for the raid. Hey everyone! How's it going? How was your stream? How was the... Was it Lego Batman you were playing? I know it was definitely a Lego game. Thank you. I'm just relogging into the game because the music had bugged. Lego villains. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got rid of my boyfriend. I got rid of my hair and I got rid of my old place. So now I live with my mom. And I decided to cut all my hair and dye it purple. Because he was always like, oh, I don't like you with long hair. So I'm like, everything about me is just to spite him. And I got a fake leather jacket as well. He said I would never pull that off. So now I have one. It's quite funny. But yeah, how are you doing? How is everyone doing? How's it going? I haven't spoken to you in ages, actually. We were just doing our Lotro Sundays, like old times. Thank you. Yeah, it was hard at first, but I think like now it's getting a lot easier. Like I'm starting to appreciate things that I have now, so. Oh, nice, you guys finished. Thank you. Oh, this always comes up. I wish there was like a way for it to not come up. I saw some of your tweets, so I knew some of the updates. It's good to see you streaming again. Thank you. Yeah, we, so when I moved here, the internet was like really bad. And, yeah, we had to get it upgraded because with me here, like they could, like my family couldn't even use it properly because the download speed was less than 10, which is not good. They were paying so much for it as well. Like now they're paying a lot less for even better internet, so it's difficult when you invest time in people and then stop, but he seemed very toxic. Yeah, I think like it was great, but there were also like, yeah. There were also like strange times and things, so I think we're both happier that it's like ended. And now I can actually find someone who will watch Lord of the Rings with me, so yeah. You guys are like, really? You wouldn't watch it with you? Everyone's been like that. They've been like, how could you stay with someone this long and they wouldn't watch Lord of the Rings with you? Well, he wouldn't watch the extended versions. But I mean, they're only 1 hour extra each, so. Right, we've got the Broadacres to do. We've got to go to Aldberg. I think we should leave that 91 quest for now because we've got all these other ones to do. So I think we should go to Aldberg. Oh, we look so cool on our steeds. It's awesome. I wish there was a stable master here, but there is one in Underharrow. Yeah, me too. I think for now I'm happy just to be on my own for a bit. It is kind of nice not having to worry about someone else. And not have like that kind of commitment. It's really strange. I never thought I would be happy with that. I think like, especially when I went to uni, there was this like massive pressure to find someone and get into a relationship with them like really fast. So maybe that was like partly why we got together and we were together for so long. And I think like, because we were both renting a flat together, it made it a lot more difficult, like, because if I left, like, would he be able to pay for it? Or where would I go? Like, yeah, there was a lot of, like, uncertainty about that. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Right, there is a stable master here, so maybe we can take them somewhere. Where's Eldberg? Like over here. So we can get to Edoras.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Have we even been to Eldberg? I feel like we have. For another quest. Maybe for the main quest. I guess we'll find out here. Oh, Gandalf has something to say. Is it me, or is the sound of the waterfall like really, of the fountain really distorted? Maybe it's just me.
Well, met again, little one. I have heard of trouble in the Broadacres, but I must continue my search for Erkenbrand, Grimbold, and Elfhelm, for I can find no trace of them since the fords. Will you go to the Broadacres in my stead and lend what aid you can? Search for Hulak in the town of Stoke. That will be a good start.
That's for the next bit, I guess. Don't pee in the fountain. Sounds normal in my game.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I guess that's just something wrong with my earphones or something then. We have been to Aldberg. But wait, we don't want to... Wait. Because if we get the horse there, we're going to get directly there. We're going to be too far away from it. Or... It's not that far, actually. Yeah, we can just get the horse there.
What is happening to these lands.
Sorry, guys. I cost you like 2 silver. I'm sorry. Hey, Ramba as well. It's so close. No one would know. True. They won't know. I think they might get concerned if the color changes. It wouldn't be my stream if my tea wasn't cold. Or if I didn't hold my mug in a way to trigger Neb's mother. A thermocarp? What's a thermocarp? Magical golden color? Nah, it would be great. Yeah, you could just spin a tail, be like, it's liquid gold. Better collect some. So good luck. Okay, Tess. Thanks so much for the raid and hanging out. It was really nice to see you. It's like a thermos but cup with a lid. It holds heat much longer. Oh, okay. Like those, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't know they had a name. But of course they have a name. Of course they do. An overturned supply wagon lies next to the road. Assess the damage done. The road from Edoras to Alberg sees much traffic, which makes it an attractive place for orcs to attack. You should be wary as you journey to Alberg and deal with any threats that arise. Hey droid, thank you. I wasn't sure about the color that came out actually. I was hoping it would be like, it wouldn't be as red, but I think that it still looks good. Besides, I can always do it again in like 6 weeks or whatever when it washes out. I'll show you. I'll show you once, yeah, I can show you in a sec. Oh my god, we've accidentally spawned like loads of these guys. Okay. You see, you can't see because I've dragged it away, but there's like 2 A's here. These boxes are the filter quest. So if you don't want the quest to appear in the game, you could actually filter it so that it doesn't come up anymore. Some people do that with like festivals, because the quest will always come up when you log in during a festival. But yeah, you've got the up arrows here and the down arrows. It's something quite new that they've added, maybe a year ago or something. But I really appreciate that they added it, because that was something that is really nice to have in the game. Because not everyone can read it like when it's so small. And when it's big as well, it means that you guys can actually see it on the screen. Whereas before, it, like, sometimes, like, you know, there's artifacts that appear on the screen when you're watching a stream, or if you can't watch it in, Halo Master. That goes on for so long. Yeah, if you guys, like, you know, can't watch it in like the best, the highest resolution, then, you know, it's harder to read the text and stuff on this game, so it's awesome that they've added it. Source? Yeah. If you can't watch it in the source resolution. Yeah. I know the names for these things. So if you can't watch it in the thing, you can at least still see it in the other thing.
I'm watching it on Dolmio. What? You're watching it on Source? Oh, you're watching it on Source. That was good. Dangers await along the road. Okay, that's exactly the same. I just want to say, Neberski and Arkasaur are so patient on these Sunday streams, like, with the fact that I am always talking about some random crap, and they just wait for me. It's great. Things are great. Things and stuff make the world. We're used to it. When did I start doing these Sunday streams? Like, must be at least 2 years. I can't remember when you guys were both joining me. I think it might actually be 2 years. Maybe 3, because I did start streaming like 3 years ago. I didn't even have my final path on. I'm known to make non-existent English and other language words when I don't know the right one. It should be, that should be, what it's called though. The thermocup. It sounds very official. I think I joined on your last day in Erod Luin. Oh, that's really early then. I don't think I was even reading the quests back then. Unless that was on my champion, because I remember I started doing a elf champion. What was her name? Like Swiel something? Cereal? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the North Downs. You sent me an you'd send me in-game mail arc, and one of those said, what if you tried like reading the quest and see how that goes? Cereal. Yeah, I think her name was Cereal or something. She's long since been deleted though, sadly.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Guess if I put the quest up here, be better. Cereal the vegan elf. Is cereal vegan? It definitely isn't when you put milk in. Eomer has been freed. He never should have been held captive in the first place, but I will not speak ill of Theoden King. You say you were attacked by orcs unknown to you upon your journey here. I was recently following a party of White-Hand orcs, but you are certain those were not the same. My cousin Eomer and I have many encounters with Saruman's orcs, and I fear that they may attack us here in Eldberg. We will be watchful, but you should go and speak with Arkil. He is a stout warrior, but as a reeve, well, my cousin, he is surely not. Who dips elves in milk? Doesn't it like help your skin or something? At least that's what they used to believe. In the Witchverse, elves don't even have canine teeth. That's interesting. And it makes sense.
Yeah. Very cool detail.
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
You say that Aema has been freed. This surely is wonderful news. However, while I'm thankful to hear of this, congrats, we have been pressing matters to attend here in Eldberg. These orc attacks should not be taken lightly, but with our depleted numbers, we must bolster our defenses.
There are so many things that need to be done.
While we decide a course of action in regards to these different orcs, might I recommend that you explore Eldberg. Despite the damage that has been done, it still is a very lovely place. While you're exploring, talk to some of the inhabitants and gain some knowledge about the history of our great home. As you might have noticed, we are very vulnerable here in Eldberg. Most of our men have gone west for good reason. As you speak with others, feel free to assist those who may need it. Wow! How are there this many people in Eldberg? This is crazy. I saw that. Androthes begins dancing with Arkil. I think I read his lines one day. I think you did, actually. I think you're right. When Ciri visits the world of the Wild Hunt, she finds a mass... I haven't played The Witcher 3, like, finished it yet. So please, no more. Please, no more spoilers.
We must turn to the offensive.
Thane Arkil has yet to decide what to do about the orcs. It is not surpassing. We will decide on a course of action soon, I am sure. Oh, it's from the books. Oh, okay. Don't worry then. In the meantime, I agree with him. You should acquaint yourself with Eldberg. On the surface, it may not look like the city of a king, but it is in truth a city rich with history. Actually, I haven't read the books either, so please don't spoil the books. Yeah. Because I did want to read them sometime. But it's still a cool detail, though. I recommend beginning at the eastern part of the city at the training hall.
I do not understand why we delay here.
Laurelin, my sword was recently damaged in battle and is in need of repair. The White Hand uses a very strong steel for its weapons. If you could collect some of their weapons, we might be able to smelt enough good steel from their blades that we could use to repair my sword and others. Will you do this for me? That would be weird. Tail thick.
We aid the horse lords.
This guy is tail thick. There is not much stored within the walls of the training hall these days. Sorry. There is not much stored within the walls of the training hall these days. When our men went west, they took most of the arms with them. What remains inside, however, are weapons that span the history of the Riddermark. My sole purpose here is to ensure that our enemies do not gain access to what remains. Thank you for speaking with me. I do not entertain many visitors these days. From here, you should see the stable located to the northwest. Nah. That's not.
Roguery have need of your services.
He's the only thick with one C. Yeah, he's only half as thick as regular thick. It is hard to find good help these days. I hired a man to kill a boar for me, and I even provided him with the weapon to do so.
So what did he do when he found the boar? He was frightened, dropped the sword and ran away. I no longer care about the boar. I simply want the sword back. It is an old family heirloom. I need someone trustworthy and brave to retrieve it for me. Will you do this? Yeah, we can do that. Feldraw is easy. Well, it's, I think it's gone now. Oh no, it's literally just here. Yeah, someone's already killing it, so. I just won't get any rewards. It's fine. I didn't think we would be going near it, that's why. Oh well. Who leveled? Oh, it was that person. That's nice. So picky. I know. That's because my inner efficiency gland was was twinging. That was easy enough. I love the sound of all the horns. Oh. And for some reason I forgot that you can actually kill stuff on these war steeds.
What brings you to these lands?
You found my sword. I suppose there are some in this town who have little skill in the least. Nice. Explore the Aldberg stable. What's this, Oh, this is a skirmish camp in here. Skirmish hall.
Our mission is dire.
This is the oldest stable in the area, and it is showing its wear. I've been trying to acquire assistance with repairs, but with everyone heading west, help has been hard to come by. Perhaps you could convince Arkil that I need help rebuilding the stable. This very stable has housed the steeds of some of Rohan's greatest warriors, Earl, Volker, among others. As you make your way around Aldberg, be sure to stop and speak with the quartermaster, located in the western part of the city.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Did you say that you found a caravan that was attacked by orcs recently? I would wager this is why my missing crate of supplies never arrived. It is important that those supplies be delivered. Would you retrieve it for me? I would be very grateful.
What brings you to these lands?
Do you hear that? No? Well, never you mind that. You are here to find out more about this great city, are you not? I have been quartermaster of Aldberg for longer than my memory goes back. I have seen quite a bit in my day, and I heard it again! You did not. There is not much for me to do these days, but talk with my new friend. Now there is much to do, and not enough hands to do it. If you speak with Arkil, let him know of my needs.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
That guy just farted. He was like, did you hear that? They all think that I am mad because I talk to a crow. But But it truly talks, I tell you. I did not believe it myself at first, but we have spoken many times, and it speaks as well as you and I. Do you hear that? Just over... I heard it with my own 2 ears, but... I would indeed feel better if someone else would speak with it as well. Would you speak with the mouse? Or was it an orc? But oh, yes, the crow. Where's that then? The squawking crow catches your attention.
Get away from us! We only talk to one man, and you are not him. Go away!
You noticed a rustling behind a nearby bush.
Welcome, and well met, my friend. How did you know it was me? I have been fooling that mad old man for weeks now. Please, do not tell anyone. I will be in trouble, terrible trouble. I will stop pestering Bertrand. I promise.
Welcome, my friend.
Oh, so you can turn in the child,
Welcome,
or you can
stranger
like
from
leave
afar.
him be. I think I'm gonna turn him in. Let him know he's not crazy.
Our mission is dire.
It was a boy. I was talking with a boy and not a crow. I do not believe you. I will have to talk this over with my friend the orc mouse to see what he thinks. Or was it a crow? Thank you for naught. And a good day to you. Oh dear. I guess that didn't really accomplish much. Interesting that people think this guy's mad because he talks to a crow, but this is also a universe where a ring turns you invisible and you can fly on an eagle. Very true. But the, I went the wrong way. The people, in Rohan don't really get to see much of that. So they don't, I don't think they really believe in like magic and stuff. And not many people even know about that ring. But yeah, I do see what you're getting at.
There are so many things that need to be done.
I had not realized there was so much that needed to be done around Oldburg. I was too focused on other affairs. I still have yet to decide what to do about the orcs. Allow me to consider this problem further, since so much in Oldburg requires another set of hands. I'm certain you will find work to occupy yourself with. Well,
There
those
is no
helmets are
shortage
rubbish.
of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
This city has been neglected for too long, even with most of our men in the west. I believe some good can be done. While I continue to consider the course of action we should take, you should see what aid you can lend to those trying to bring glory back to Eldberg. You should speak first with Teothic at the armory. We just spoke to him. Oh, damn.
What brings you to these lands?
Thane Argyll has sent you to assist me. I did not think him concerned with Aldberg. Lately his attention seemed to have been elsewhere, but it is reassuring to know that I may have been mistaken. We won't be able to offer much resistance if the training hall were to be attacked. If you could build a barricade, it would prove invaluable for our defense. Is that it?
What business have you with the Rohan?
I hope that this barricade is not needed, but if it is, we have you to thank for it. I will make certain that Thane Arkil hears what you have done for me. You should go to the stable. I believe I heard Wilflad moaning about needing extra hands there. Oh yes, typical woman moaning.
Our mission is dire.
Thane Arkil sent you to help me? I never thought I would get any assistance here with the garrison off to war. I should be pleased for the aid. If you wish to help, I need the beams on the stable repaired so that we can house more horses. Many of the stalls are currently unusable, as I fear the roof might collapse. Was easy enough.
What brings you to these lands?
Do you know how long I've waited for the stable to be repaired? And it only took you 1 second. Thank you so much for your aid. Your efforts shall help everyone in Eldberg. He may be a bit mad, but the quartermaster could also use your help if you have the time. You will need time, if for no other reason than to learn what it actually is that he needs help with.
Our mission is dire.
Ah, it is you again. It is nice to talk to another person so soon. Thane Arkil sent you to help me. Well, I will not turn you down your aid, that is for certain. What was that noise? Do you hear it? A mouse or an orc? I'm not sure which, but it is trouble to be sure. That fence has been broken for as long as I can recall. It would be wonderful if it were mended. We might trap a rat with it, or an orc.
Our mission is dire.
I cannot wait to tell my new friend about this. You have been a great boon in so short a time, and it shall not soon be forgotten. Did you catch that orc mouse yet? I thought I heard it under the fence. You must thank Arkil for the new dishes. Dishes? What? Oh, that's why you keep screaming. Ark, it must have like a run speed buff. That stall skill.
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
Short legs run faster. You have been a great help to us here, Laurelin. We are about to have dinner. Will you not join us?
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
We're about to take supper, and we would be honoured if you would join us. Since Eothane and I are in disagreement on the issue of the orcs, I will afford him the opportunity to speak his side, and I would like for you to be there to help us decide what we should do. Let us eat, Neberski.
Thane Arkil and Eothane have gathered in the Mead Hall of Oldburg to state their cases and weigh the options that will afford the most benefit to Oldburg.
Our mission is dire.
I am pleased that you could join us, Laurelin. We are about to decide how we should proceed with our newfound orc problem. Since you have encountered both of these orc tribes, I wanted you present for this conversation. Thank you for joining us here for dinner. Eothane and I need to resolve our disagreement on the issue of the orcs, and we were hoping that you could mediate and help us decide the best course of action. I will allow Eothane an opportunity to speak first. Please state your side, cousin of Aomer. First, let me say, while we may have had our disagreements, I appreciate you allowing me this time. Of course, Eothane, I know we have not always seen eye to eye, but I do respect your opinions when it comes to matters of strategy. Very well, I have seen the treachery and destruction the White Hand is capable of. We are vulnerable here in Eldberg, and if we do not defeat them soon, their number may grow beyond our reckoning. I agree, however this group of White Hand orcs might very well be all that remains of a larger group, posing very little threat. The other orc tribe troubles me because we know nothing about them. Their number may be great enough to overpower us all. I'm not suggesting that we simply ignore them, but we should focus upon the White Hand. I have seen firsthand what they are capable of. If you value Aldberg and its inhabitants, you will do the right thing. How dare you question my dedication to Aldberg and its people? The reason that we are discussing this all is due to my dedication. I want to do the right thing for our grand city and protect the people at the same time. I can see that we are not going to agree upon a course of action. You're right. We're not going to. I believe that I have had enough of this bitter food. I believe dinner is over. It was going really fast. Thank you.
Our mission is dire.
I'm afraid that nothing was settled. We each presented our cases, but both of these groups pose a potentially great threat. We need to see that they are both dealt with swiftly. Grand City, where stables had not been mended in like 50 years. Liar. True. I think that we have discussed this quite enough for one night, Laurelin.
There's no
Look at you
shortage of
guys.
things that need doing in the Eastfall.
The goat on the table.
There are so many things that need to be done.
I see you both have found your place in Eldberg. I must admit, Eothane provided a strong case for going after the White Hand orcs, but I cannot in good conscience approve a course of action that leaves Eldberg defenseless. I will leave it in your hands, Laurelin. If you decide that these new orcs pose a greater threat, then come and speak with me again. If you decide to help Eothane against the White Hand, I will hold no ill will towards you.
There are so many things that need to be done.
Wait, so I'm a little lost. What are their arguments? Is it that one wants to defend the city and the other one wants to actually attack the orcs? Basically. I think we should go and attack them. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think we should do?
It is green.
Woo! Hey Hobbs. How's it going? Is there any choice even? There sort of is. Because when I speak to this guy, it says, "Oh, I'm glad that you agree
There is
with
no
me."
shortage of things that need
And I
doing
think
in
if
the
we
Eastfall.
maybe go and talk to the other guy. I'm here to be that toxic twat and chew bubblegum. I guess I agreed with him then. Which one? I don't know where this other guy is though.
Thane guy. I don't know where the other guy is, so I think we're gonna have to choose him.
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
I would normally not concern myself with rumors, but this one weighs heavily upon my mind. There is a tale of a monstrous boar wandering the woods. I cannot help but think the boar of the Everholt, which defeated Folker King all those years ago. I do not have the time to chase rumors, but I would appreciate it if you could look into this for me. Such a beast would be a dangerous thing. Let us hope that these are simply rumors.
There are so many things that need to be done.
Nelly is only in Rohan to hit on sexy boy Aomer. I would prefer Faramir, honestly. Hey, goofy old lady. How are you? Welcome. All up bubblegum. Neurowen, I must confess that I am glad you agree with me. I know that Eothane resents me because I am not his cousin Aomer, and he has every right to. However, I do not wish to lose the support of my people. They respect you, and your loyalty will encourage them. For now, we must alert the Fold Farm about the danger that these orcs present. Please, go there now to warn them. Oh, thanks for the host, Arkasaur. Yeah, on Laurelin. Oh, the Felljaw's back. Oh, nice. Is Glad in the French server? While following the rumor of a monstrous boar, you are certain to encounter many boars of a usual size. They're no more than a nuisance and should be easily defeated. Thank you for the follow, goofy old lady. One quick follow, Gladden, Arkenstone, Brandywine, Evernight, Landreval, and Laurelin. Yeah, you've got characters everywhere, Hobbs. It's almost like you've played this game for 12,000 hours, Hobbs. Okay, no worries. I play mostly on slow cook and rabbit spit. 12,000 hours plus. True. I have tunes on Anor, Crit Hollow, Brandy. Nice. Yeah, that's the right command, Hobbs. Wow, French Girl Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. How are you guys doing? How was your stream? Were you playing some Lotro as well? Thank you for the shout out, Orbs. It was fun. Nice. For those who I guess are new here, I'm Nelnadis and we are playing some Lotro. And we are on Laurelin and I play every Sunday at this time with Arkasaur and Neberski. And we read all the quests. Hey Ethlosoth. Nice to see you. Welcome. I'm good, thank you. We read quests too. Nice. There's just so many. And I know a lot of people like skip them. So it's nice to actually read them and appreciate the writing in it. And you get to find out a lot of the lore that way as well, which is very cool. We were questing on Anor in Rohan. Oh, nice. West or east? What part in Rohan are you at? I don't join in her adventures because it would be too much Hobbs all day. No, Hobbs. Hobbs, I don't think that you have like the patience to play with me because often I just end up standing in one place for ages, like talking to chat, and then Neb and Ark, welcome back Neb, end up like having to wait around for me. I don't think you would have the patience for that. No offense. We were in Entwood Forest. Nice! I like that place. There's lots of spiders there. Where are we going? Do we have to go, I guess, east? We've got to kill one more boar as well. We made... Do you mean lots of firewood? And a few Ent friends? That's cool. Yeah, I thought you meant lots. Polish friend sent me a very slab video. Wait, some people do have what? I'm lost. Some people do not have. Oh, they were transporting a cow in a car. Oh my god. I can't wait. Oh, what? Some people just can't wait. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Hobbs is one of those people, I think. Transporting a cow is totally legit. Oh, God. Oh, hang on a second. Tea! Oh, sorry.
Do you want cookies?
Yes, please. Two, please.
Send you a text, tea and two cookies.
Thank you. That was my mom. Do you want to say hi? This is my mom. She makes me tea.
Hi.
Thank you. Hello, Mum. can't just do that. No. Hey, Zors. She's coming back. Nice, Mum. My mum just yells at me. That's sad. It's, thank you. You can come. You can come. They all saying hello.
Are they?
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's a few. Like Hobbs said hi. Hobbs knows your name because he's on my Facebook.
Oh, right. Hobnobs.
Yeah, he's my friend from Sweden.
I'd have to be called digestives. Or shortbread.
And Neb said, "Nice, Mum." My mum just yells at me.
Oh. Well, I might do one day. Yell at you, that is. Especially if I trip over.
Yeah, don't trip over the wire. Thank you. That was nice. Yeah, that was my mum, and she brought me some cookies. Very nice. These are so nice. They're from Marks and Spencer's. Short break that lie around and bake one. Shortbread. Yeah, the other day she made millionaire shortbread, which was so good. And then I did help a little bit. And then yesterday she made chocolate cake, which was so good. I don't think you've seen her, Droid, since graduation. I think that's the only time you've seen her. Parenting tips from ex-Soviet mum. What can possibly go wrong? You hunted many boars while following the trail of one monstrous boar, and the Eastfold is better for it. I haven't seen Droid since... I think we would have been playing Jackbox Party together. Maybe? Maybe that was when we last hung out? I can't remember. Right, the Trail of the Great Boar I think is down this way. Somewhere. Follow the light. Up the hill to the south. Okay. Hobbs, you know that I know you can't afford gas money, so I don't know why you're trying to bribe people. You see the silhouette of what appears to be an enormous boar. It was not an enormous boar, but this totem was made to appear as such. Okay. Right, we've got to find a crate of supplies, and we've got to travel to Fold Farm. So we've got a bit here, and then up further up the road. So if we just go this way, I think. Savage, but I actually can. Depends where people are gonna be driving from. Nobody should see me at the moment as I battle through a pandemic and final uni year. How's that going? Hobbs, I'm gonna have to tell, shit. I've forgotten that guy's name. I'm gonna have to tell your, Norton. I'm gonna have to tell Norton that you've been flirting with other men. Alright then. It's happening that I'm doing it. That's all I can muster. You're doing very well. Does that include hiking trip to the mountains? I could. As long as I continue doing what I do with him. Fair. It's actually the same course where I did mine. Those are so good, those cookies. I recommend. Running over someone in Sweden is not a problem, just leave the car on top of the mountain. What? Another future unemployed writer. But Droid's already been published, so I'm going for max unemployability. You know, my mum said to me, when I came home, she was like, I thought that you were gonna be, you know, like, really well paid, like in a really nice job after uni and stuff. And I'm like, Mom, I studied creative writing. I'm not a surgeon or anything. She didn't say that. I'm sorry, Hobbs. It's not gonna happen. Neoliberalism says no. Employability is overrated. Right, I'm sorry.
Our mission is
Sorry, I
dire.
left you guys waiting so long. I had heard of a recent orc attack nearby, but I thought that it might have been an isolated incident and not something to concern myself with too much. This is very troubling news. I will alert everyone here. However, Athelbald is out collecting boar meat. I hope that he makes it back safely. Pardon me.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you
Athelbald
aid us?
went out to hunt for boar meat some time ago and has yet to return. Would you go look for him in the woods to the east of the farm and see that he returns safely?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
There is still much to do. I cannot just bar myself inside while there is so much work to be done. Unless, of course, you could harvest the ripe stalks of Bledu while I warn the others. Together we may be able to secure the farm. What's Bledu? Is it like corn or something? I'm hedging my bets on societal collapse and becoming a warlord's court jester. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be too long. A raiding party of orcs has descended upon the Fold farm. You should defend the inhabitants. Though I don't know how many creative writers we need during a nuclear winter. Well, what are we gonna do when we're all stuck inside, like, all miserable and sad? Basically what we've been doing during the pandemic. Listen, when the world is ash, we will need stories, like, as a survival tool. Exactly, and we'll also need people who are able to record, the history of what is happening. What skills do you choose to improve? Creative writing! It's not just about that though, it's also that like everything else is boring and sucks. So it's like, what can I study and what can I improve upon that doesn't make me want to die? Can't be good at everything. I can recall the history in 264, 7,000 kbps. Exactly. The orcs at the Fold Farm have been defeated, however the possibility of another assault still looms. But you won't get any XP for it, so... I didn't even finish school. You guys are more employable than me. Being a hypocrite as usual. Not necessarily, because... I mean, you're able to probably lift 70 kilograms, which makes you more employable than me to be a parcel sorter, for instance, which is one of the only jobs that were actually available for me to apply for. The modules I chose for this year were poetry and interactive fiction. Max unemployability. Interactive fiction, though, is, I would say quite desirable right now because people are becoming more interested in that kind of thing. They're making more of those interactive things on Netflix, aren't they? Like, how much can you lift? How much does 24 Coke cans weigh? I can just about do that. Interactive fiction is gaming as well. Exactly. Gaming is one of the biggest industries in the world. Don't ruin my poetic writer's destitution. Sorry. You're right. You'll never work. Did I fix it? Maybe I'll write the story. Write the story? He won't wrong the story. He'll write the story for the next game we all hate. Yeah, he'll write the next Call of Duty campaign. I mean, if I wrote a video game story, 99% of gamers would hate on it on principle. I can't imagine you writing the next Call of Duty. Like, everything you say, they would say no. You'd be like, and this woman walks into this room, and they're like, no. Just no. Okay, there's a woman, there's a room, there's walking. It's so boring. Sorry, guys. I may be committed to my work, and I would have done it, but the appearance of the orcs frightened me. I appreciate the assistance. We cannot afford to lose even this small amount of food these days. Call of Duty, but it criticizes the American industrial military complex. I mean, people still people read poetry and stuff, and there are like poetry books in the US that are really popular. I think it's Sarah Crossan. She does really great poetry books where they're like, it's like prose. It's basically a novel but written in poetry form, and they're really nice to read, and they deal with some really good topics. I'm just posing for a screenshot. Oh, okay.
I thought you were getting annoyed. Athelbald.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Orcs, I do not fear orcs. I shall complete my task ere I return to the farm. The meat I collected is necessary to feed the people of Oldburg. No! Damn it. We're all gonna have to wait, like... That's fine, I guess. You'd probably get death threats on Twitter, honestly. Video game in poetry verses would be interesting. If, like, the narration was all in video, it was all in poetry. That would be kind of different. That reminds me, Droid, I finally watched that Jim Sterling video that I kept falling asleep while watching. And I actually, like, almost fell asleep again yesterday. I think I've watched that same video about 5 or 6 times. Because they always put me to sleep now. The one about CG Project Red. Crunch time. Orcs. Oh, I already read that.
Rohirrim will need your aid.
I suppose if the danger is that great, I ought to head back to the farm and let you finish my work. We do not need much collecting. We do not need much. Collecting the meat of a few boars should be plenty for us. What? Oh, I just leveled, did I? Did I? Yeah, I just leveled. Thank you. Well, we've received this quest, even though it's too early. Maybe I can just accept it and then I should be able to... Yeah, I can just read it another time, because that's to go to Fangorn. It's to go back to Isengard. You know, after it's all been flooded and stuff. My favourite Jim Sterling video is the one of the Let's Play of Bus Simulator he does while high on pain medication. That sounds pretty amazing, I must say. Maybe it's possible to share it. And then all you have to do is finish the other one. We're still gonna have to wait for the guy, I think, so you can hand in that other one, maybe? Unless you've already done it. Perfect. That should be enough. You guys all done? No? He doesn't even get the bus started, really?
Snap out of it, Neb. We have work to do. Just run around the town in a sort of deranged flight from society. It's very good. I'll have to look it up. Oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff in my bags. I really need to sort it out. I mean, I don't want to leave, like, in case something spawns here and attacks you. Oh, there we go. Welcome back. That's okay. I've got 6 points available. And 0 on the skill tree. Well, I messed this up a bit. At least they're not hard to kill when there's 3 of us.
Will you aid the horse lords?
You're right. I saw several orcs on my way back to the farm, and if I had not left when I did, I might not have been able to make it. Thank you for allowing me to be my stubborn self. Back to Arkil. Wait. We need to collect a missing delivery, which is directly to the north. Snapfang is also up there. Oh, it's a bit further up though, so we might just leave that for now. Well, there's a crate. Oh, I'm glad we don't have to actually carry it. Interrupted these guys doing their quest. Right. Talk to Airthane. They're all in Aldberg.
Nice and hot. 2000 degrees, just how I like it. Droid always jokes that
What business have you with
make
the
my tea
Rohirrim?
at 1000 degrees, and now I'm at my mum's. She does them at 2000 degrees. It was still there. That is wonderful. I thought for certain the orcs would have taken it. Thank you for bringing it to me.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthunk spread their influence.
I would normally not ask favours of others for that which I can do myself, but with all that is transpiring here in Alberg, I knew that I would be needed here. Thank you for your assistance. And then we've got 2 quests to hand into Arkil.
There are so many things that need to be done.
Thank you for warning the fold. Thank you for warning the Fold Farm. The food produced there is very important to Alberg and needs to be safeguarded. While I was content to stand guard here, I think it is time that we learn exactly what we are faced with. We need to find out how dangerous this threat is. Wow, the high gold stuff is still good. That's crazy.
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
Yes, my tea is hotter than a Balrog's ass. It is clear that we cannot stand idly by and allow these orcs to dictate the engagement of battle. I would like for us to scout their forces to learn what we are facing here. Laurelin, what I ask of you will put you in great peril, but I am confident that you are up to the task. Scout the camps that the orcs have established near Aldberg and learn their number. There are camps northwest of the city, and rumours of another camp to the south have recently been brought to my attention. Be careful.
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
I must admit that I am relieved it was not a great bore. I was raised learning the bravery of Falka King, and I confess that if the boar of Everholt was able to best one of Rohan's greatest warriors, I feared for myself and others. However, the fact that this totem was meant to frighten us is a little concerning. With the crude construction, it is possible some children made it as a jest. Let us hope that is the truth of it. Children or orcs? This camp contains small groups of weary White Hand orcs. This camp contains a small group of enervated White Hand orcs. Where's the third one then? All the way down there, behind Alberg. orcs present in this camp are aggressive and many. I don't know where the opening of Aldberg actually is. Like an opening in the fence. There might not be. We might have to go all the way around. Whoops. Oh, here we go.
There are so many things that need to be done.
Oh, grats. 91. It appears that the White Hand number far fewer than the unknown orcs, as I thought they might. Let us first focus upon ridding the Eastfold of one threat, then we will deal with the other.
There are so many things that need to be done.
The White Hand are dangerous, but they do not have the numbers that the unknown orcs do. While I do not believe that my original decision was misguided, I may have been too quick to dismiss Eothane's thoughts on this matter. What is important now is that we deal with these orcs swiftly and with great force. Please deliver my apology to Eothane and let him know of my decision. We can continue back with the epic soon, because the epic is only level 91. I equip Tortoise now. Oh, okay. No problem. Doesn't matter if we're all like one level or
you
so
will find welcome here.
out of each other. Arkil sent you with an apology. Perhaps he is not as inept as I once believed. I must ponder this later, though it seems we are ready to deal with the true threat. Let Arkil know that his apology is accepted, but it was not necessary. He has my sword when it is needed. Ethlasor, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying. Right, we've got to go back to Arkil now.
There are so many things that need to be done.
It appears that Eothane and I have come to terms. He is a great warrior and has served us well. We will need his sword when the time comes. And that time is now, Neberski. You have proven a great warrior, and I am giving you the responsibility of leading the attack on the White Hand orcs.
There are so many things that need to be done.
Since their numbers are few, I want you to sneak into the White Hand camp and defeat their leader. This should cause them to lose direction and fall into disarray. Go to the White Hand camp to the northwest and carry out your task, but be vigilant. It is possible that they have received reinforcements, though I think it unlikely. Hey, DD Yeoman. I am 25. I had to think for a second. Nice. How's it going? I will be right back, I think. Also, welcome back, Argosaur. Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break and see you soon. No, I don't know any news. Yeah, it's gonna be an Amazon game, but I don't know anything about it yet because they haven't said anything yet. But yeah, be right back. I disappear for 5 minutes and Skydom is here talking about Blizzard. Hey guys. Hey Skydom, hey Marvin, Jasper. Don't pretend you don't enjoy it. It's okay, Hobbs. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Gabe boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, and hope you're having a good day and enjoying. Right, I need to catch up. There's a lot here. It will be bad. I kind of agree. I don't think it's gonna be great. Because it's not gonna be based on the books, is it? It's gonna be based on, like, the Amazon show, I think. Play Lotro. Yeah, play Lotro. Just these two I like. I think the thing is, a lot of games now tend to be like live service games, so they tend to be a lot of online multiplayer games, just not MMOs. So I think that's why. And a lot of MMOs tend to just break down. Like, they just tend to lose players and eventually shut down. So I think that's why a lot of companies don't bother doing them anymore. I'm worried the Lotro zones will be empty if I return to the game. Some of them are, but some of them do have a few people in, which is alright. But yeah, it's still like, there's still not that many people playing. If I look now, at the moment there's 429 people, but a lot of them are like high levels. But there tends to be a few, like every other level, there's several people. Yeah. So the thing is with Lotro, there's so many levels that there's quite like a wide range of people on every different level. So there has to be a lot of players online to actually feel like there's people in the world. Unless you're all hanging out in Bree, like doing some event or something. Expansions are made for top levels, so everything below the level, top level stuff will be empty. It's better these days. I think they have made some improvements to it. Didio, you get people playing all levels because of the reincarnation mechanism. Never more discussion, no Skydom. 500 things to say about WoW. If you want, had some new idiotic news today. Lotro is good in my book now. I like it. I have some criticism here and there. All over it's fine. Fair. Out of curiosity, I tried to play Lotro yesterday without the reshade. Really, I can't. Reshade gives it so much more life. It does. Let me, yeah. Look how grey and blurry it is. Instant boost. Makes it look amazing. This reshade preset I'm using, by the way, is one of Neb's.
The Amazon Sexy Gandalf show. Gandalf was always sexy in my book. Well, hopefully there's been enough outrage that they'll realise that people don't want Game of Thrones inspired Lord of the Rings. Basically, they're gonna make Game of Thrones but with Aragorn. Yeah, Aragorn with a man bun. And a dog. Gandalf can't die. He doesn't die, no. Sometimes I see hobbits and dwarves and I pat them on the head. Yeah, I don't think Arkasor's too pleased about that happening. It's very respectful. If I would join back the game, Lotro, would it be hard for me? I remember farming those Lotro points. I think I have expansions farmed for about 60 or something, but besides that, I'm a free-to-play player. I think it wouldn't be that hard for you. Did you get all the free quests that were free for 6 months? And the expansions, they weren't free, but they were 99 Lotro points each. Because they had those going on sale and free for 6 months this year, while COVID was having everyone locked in. Yeah, it just makes the colours so much nicer. Amazon's always been about what people want. It kind of is, though, isn't it? Like, people want to have fast deliveries. People want to have all of this stuff, like, available at, like, the next day. The only thing they don't care about is their workers. So, apart from people wanting ethical consumption and ethical, you know, employees. For the consumer, they seem to be always doing what gives them more money. Classically. Did you get those free quest packs that were given? Oh, you probably didn't then. Oh my god, Skydom! Oh my god, Skydom, that's crazy. Well, Neb's dead. I kept him waiting so long he died of old age, and he's an elf, so that's even more impressive. Will you be selling them for $200? It's so bad, like, they had these free quests and these offers of 99 Lotro point expansions for 6 months, and like loads of people at the end of that didn't actually get it. Like, it was literally everywhere, all over the internet. People were saying, you should play Lotro, it's like really good to play right now. The White Hand Orcs are not pleased to see an invader in their camp. You should defeat as many of them as possible. Guy and 1 million accounts, would not be surprised. Yeah, that's true. Need to go to work for a moment. Have a good one. See you later. See you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you do get back into Lotro, good luck. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. The med students at September have been really busy with their clinic and studies. Even with COVID, we go and do stuff. Oh, that's fair. Been in the boat where I wanted to play Lotro but couldn't afford it, so no, only for free. Yeah, that's nice.
Brazilian dude who farmed Ariador for 3 years. Yeah. Many white-handed orcs were defeated while you made your way through that camp. Oh, we're already done? Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty sad that there are a lot of people who missed out on that, on those free quests and very, very cheap expansions. Hey, the Hudson, how are you doing? I am. It's really good. I'm so pleased, like, that it's been going so well, and you guys have all showed up today, and yeah, it's like, it's really nice. It's like old times, but even better. So it's really nice.
There are so many things that need to be done.
I'm fine. Just fine. Good. You've reduced our troubles by half, Laurelin. However, there is much that we do not know about these other orcs. We do not know where they come from or what they have come here for, but we do know that they are very dangerous. You have done much for us here, and I believe that we are safe for the time being. Pardon me. I feel your help might be better suited elsewhere now. And the Hypebold stuff is still better.
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfall.
Laurelin, you have left a lasting mark upon Aldburg and its people. We should be able to defend ourselves from any attack, since the worst seems to be behind us now. I do not have the same confidence about our neighbours in Fenmark. However, I feel that your assistance would be better served assisting Thane Sparhefok and its people. Follow the road out of Aldburg and head eastward to the marshlands. Be vigilant and patrol the roads. I have a feeling that we have not seen the last of these new orcs. Oh, that was weird. The music like suddenly changed. That doesn't normally happen, does it? I think what we can do now is return to the epic quest. Because I think it would be nice to carry on doing that. So we would need to go up to the Broadacres. So we can go to, I think we can go to Edoras if we can't get the horse there.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Stoke. Where's Stoke? Stoke. Okay, we can just go straight to Stoke. I'm sorry, Neb. You went a long way, but I think that it's just 2 loading screens for you. What is this?
What brings you to these lands?
Well, my friend, we have need for a hunter such as you.
Okay. Apparently I had a quest to hand in there. Yeah, I saw that you were saying, yeah, the bot got one. That's so funny that the bot got a sub. It's good that the bot supports your channel, Neb. You can use your emotes as well, actually. I don't think this is gonna count because it's a goblin. Yeah. Where are the orcs around here then? There's a half-orc archer. Who's this? Some like named guy. Made my reshade even more colourful, to be honest. Blame WoW for that. Yours still doesn't look as colourful as mine. I quite like how it is. I didn't want it to be, you know, unrealistic looking. Yeah. Hey, cooking. I did. I got rid of my hair and dyed it purple. Although it looks more like red in the stream. I have gone too far. Archosaur is dying. Oh my god, there's so many. Guys, stay alive. Oh, of course, there's a boss here as well. Can you lead them back my way? No! It looked cool though, but sad. Oh, they ran off. Or they rode off, rather. Where's the other one? I swear there were like 2 around here. There's another guy here. There is also a warband. Should we go for the warband? I started to level my Bayoning 2 days ago, and the bar swapping creates a lot of problems. You can turn that off. Vanima, thank you so much for the host. How's it going? Yeah, I don't like the bar swapping either, but there is definitely a way to turn it off because I didn't like it at all. I found it really annoying. I need 2 more guys as well. Oh, damn. I think I've had it. Yeah. This was a mistake. F. Oh, Archosaur's healing me. Thank you. Oh my god, no, 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 no! Leave me alone! I'm gonna hide in here. No, I can't get in! Leave me alone! I think I'm gonna have to do this the slow way. Oh, a half-orc archer. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Skydom, you can actually add more bars onto the, onto here. You just won't be able to use a keyboard shortcut with them. I think there might be a way to actually set one, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know you can turn off the Bayoning bar swapping thing. And I can show you in a sec how to add more bars. Oh my god, this guy's tough. At the moment, level 21 I'm fine, kind of fixed it, but I'm told level 50 I will get a ton of new skills and then problems will start. No, Neb! Well, at least he's kind of broken. Your body is like, has stopped him. So, that's handy. Stay alive, Archosaur. He's almost dead. Some power. Nice. Oh my god, these berserkers are really tough. You defeated the guy. Are we done? $42 marks! All of that for 42 marks. Amazing. Let's have a look. dock bar. You can have 4 and 5. You can have 5 bars. So you can have 1, 2, you can have this bottom row. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 extra ones up here. So you can have even more. Oh. Where is the enemy? I can't even track them to see where they are. Tanking even while dead. Androthes is the MVP. Right, I'm gonna get on my horse and ride around and see if there's an enemy. Because I don't actually see one anywhere. So it might have just bugged out. There really isn't one anywhere. Whatever. Let's just go to, back to Stoke. Nell hates our impure accents. I love your accents and they are pure. They're not impure. And, well, it's really strange because I used to just be on voice on my own all the time. And then we tried having Arkasaur and Neb on voice. And then it was just a bit weird. And then we sort of went back to just me. We can try it again if you want. If you guys want to do that. It was just weird. I don't know how to explain. And I don't know, like, I don't know if people liked that, if people prefer that. I don't know.
You return to sorrowful news. Wigbold has been murdered.
You say you have found this map of Stoke on the body of a villain from Barad Duram. I'm not surprised. See these markings? Someone has made notes on this map, and I thought I cannot read the writing. And though I cannot read the writing, I am familiar enough with my own walls to know what these annotations represent. Vulnerabilities in our defences. Your secret foe is seeking to improve the Orcs' chances of raising Stoke. But you return to sorrowful news. Adgith found something and hastened to bring the news to me at once. Wigbold has been murdered. Speak to the child and hear her account.
I found a dead body. It was Wigbold. I remember his big red beard.
I was just telling the Reeve about it. I was running around on the eastern side of the town looking for that sour-faced fellow we talked about, when I stumbled upon a body lying in the grass. I stayed just long enough to see if I knew who it was, and I did. It was Wigbold, one of the town guards. I remember his big red beard. He was always kind to me. Now I think that man you were looking for must have killed Wigbold before he fled the city. I can point out to you where I found his body if you like. I was just telling the Reeve about it, and she says that I did the right thing to come to her at once. I was just reading the men's lines, that's it. Doing you compliments. We tried having them unmuted, but Arch gets very creepy and keeps complimenting Nelly on her beautiful jugular. No, Hobbs. That's not what happened.
Welcome
Right.
and well met, my friend.
I'm just gonna like sell and deal with all my stuff because I have too much stuff and it's
Welcome and
making
well met,
me
my friend.
very sad. I think that it might be time to get rid of this first age bow that's level 75. Maybe get this one that's level 88. Maybe I can get level 91. Because the DPS is like a lot higher. Let's see. Unidentified items. Level 90. I don't think that I can even apply that.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
This is definitely the level 91, yes. And this should be the last legendary item for my bow slot before level 100, because then we can start imbuement and working on that. I still have a 75 sword. I think I have a 75 dagger. Oh no, it's 88, so that's not too bad.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Right, I will need
Greetings,
to
friend of the
reforge
Rohirrim.
it. Don't really care much about the legacies, so it's not a problem.
Do you have need of our assistance?
Yes, I indeed do. And that can all be sold. Much better. Much better. Induction, bow, crit multiplier. I guess I'll just get that one. Yeah, and now the DPS is almost 500. Still have a 65 axe, oh my god. Oh my god. Level 75 level sword gang here. Yeah. The sword is 3rd age too, oh my god. Yeah, I think we've really let our gear go to the wayside. Just gonna send some stuff to my main. And I can
Your
also
aid is welcome,
deconstruct that
friend.
bow. Maybe let's also combine some of these Might get some shards. 10 shards, amazing. 23 shards. 51 shards. 144 shards. Not bad, you know. 175. We might actually be able to get enough to get another legendary weapon. 387. That's very nice. Level 90. Can only get a sword, so. So close! 2,884 shards I need, and I only have 2,447. So we could actually get a lot of shards just from dissecting these. Dissecting them. Oh. I think that's enough. No, not quite. Okay, now that's enough.
It is wise
Not
for
the
wanderers
healer.
to equip themselves well.
I need to get rid of that.
Welcome, my friend. Your aid is welcome, friend.
I think the bow is more important, honestly, so I'm just gonna... Let's just see...
Greetings, friend of the
how high
Rohirrim.
the bow is now. Bow's at max.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Now the sword should
Greetings,
be
friend of the
quite
Rohirrim.
high as well. Don't you get your first age weapons in Moria after a few raids? What the hell, guys? Moria doesn't scale. We're level 90, Skydom. Moria is level 50. True, Neb. Should I do that? But I don't know how many viewers I've got because I never have them. I always have them hidden because it's better for my brain. Wait. I always have my viewers hidden though. I need to read more on Li then. Yeah, Skydom, you get... Basically, legendary items do not matter at all. Full stop, until you get to level 100. When you get to level 100, that's when you care about LIs. Other than that, you don't need to give a complete flying shit about them, okay? You don't even need to use them. Yes. Absolutely, Skydom. Absolutely. A level 75 first age is not as good as a level 90 third age. Of course, but it's SSG. Why would they spend time on their old areas when they want people playing in the new areas so that they can buy the new expansions that come out? Everyone owns these old areas already. They're not going to make any money off it. So it makes no sense for them to work on these old areas. Yeah, they did a revamp for the level 100 ones to do the imbuement. The first stage is about 3 to 5 levels ahead of a third age. Yeah. I'd say that's quite accurate, yeah. Yeah, once you get to level 100, you do the imbuement and then you keep it forever and you just continuously work on them. Yeah.
It is wise for wanderers to equip themselves well.
I agree. I agree, you should have got that at level 50 and then just keep going, but when they tried to do the revamp, they said that it would be pretty much impossible to do because of how the system already works. Like, I think that the problem was they would have had to have redone every single legendary. They would have to have taken out every single one of the game, I think. And then it sort of messed up systems where you get, you know, the first stage, like, symbol that you need to craft them and stuff. So I think they just didn't want to mess with that and just kept that. Yeah. They just didn't want to fix it. Because that was the whole, like, the whole thing that they wanted to do. When they did the imbuement was they wanted it to be from level 50. But then they realized it would be so much work and they decided not to do it because it wouldn't be profitable. Which makes complete sense, so. Hey Hefty Lefty, welcome back. Let's hope they will get there now, but it took Blizzard a decade to understand that one hitting mobs in old zones at level 10 is not good. Not leveling them after 5 quests is also boring. Only 1 decade. Reducing grind? That will never happen. Lotro is all about that grind. Like, that's the whole point of the game, is to grind. Hang on. I always like move my table away from the wall, like with my chair. You guys can't see, but the legs of the table basically go, they're here. The legs of the table are here, so I have to like slot my legs between them. And it's hard because I can't push my chair in all the way and stuff. I'm getting a new desk though at the beginning of November. So I'm excited for that to happen very soon. Your hair is lit! Thank you. I'm very pleased with it. They should just get rid of legendary weapons so I can collect swords again. They could make it grindy even with one weapon. I noticed that people complain that they thought they will have their own Narsil. So if they make one weapon, you find and level it. I doubt people will mind grind. They can still make it grindy. They already have. Like, when you imbue the weapon, it's a lot of stuff that you need to max it out. I'm not even against grind. It's an MMO. It's all about grind. The way I did have my Narsil was that I named my LI the same name. There is too much grind. That's why the game has so little players. That's why they have the store, so that you can get rid of the problem that the game creates. Capitalism. The question is, the grind fun or not? That's the real question. I don't think it's the grind that's fun. I think it's the game, like being in the game and I like doing the quests. I don't like the fact you have to collect marks and scrolls and all that other stuff. I don't think so, Hobbs. I think that there's way more profitable things they could be doing than sorting out Lotro. And keeping Lotro going. Did you hear how Amazon closed another game a few days ago? Was that a PvP one? The shooter? I have zero hope for the Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO. We don't really know anything about it, so... You cannot tell how long it's been since Wigbold was slain, but it seems he suffered a blow to the head from some heavy object. Dirt and mud on his clothes indicate that he was killed somewhere else and then dragged into the heavy grass. As you stare down at the body of the slain guard, something that has bothered you since you heard the news from Adgith slowly resolves itself. This is not the same Wigbold with whom you spoke when you arrived at Stoke. This is the body of Wigbold. If this is the body of Wigbold, who was it that you spoke with at the entrance of Stoke? The man you spoke of is gone and left no sign.
We have been deceived. The man we spoke to was not Wigbold.
We have been deceived, Rohan. The man we spoke to when we arrived was not Wigbold at all. He was our quarry instead. I believe I can piece together the tale, but it brings me no joy to do so. Our secret foe arrived at the gates of Stoke sometime during the night, where he was challenged by Wigbold to identify himself. What name did he give? Perhaps Ednoth or Goading? Or another we do not yet know. What story did he weave for Wigbold? I cannot say, but my guess is that it played upon this guard's sympathies. From this, I draw another conclusion. Our cunning foe must appear from the outside to be a good man of Rohan. There will be little about him to mark him as an enemy, or Wigbold would never have let him into Stoke. But let him in he did, and at some point, Wigbold was overcome and slain. Does it reveal that about our foe, that he was so bold as to take Wigbold's place and speak falsehoods to the very people in pursuit of him? That is what worries me the most, Nirelwen. Our foe is bold, and he is cunning, and he is unafraid. It is clear to me now why he spoke of the Norcrofts, though he was not at the time. He was trying to steer us in the wrong direction. We must give this news to the Reeve. I want to play as sexy Gandalf. Please do this for me, Jeff. We know how Amazon other online games looked and how successful they were, so we can make a smart guess. And yeah, I think it'll be horrible. Knowing Jeff, he will now be the model Gandalf is based on in the game. They've got so many variations of the main Lotro theme in Rohan. It's kind of funny.
The man you pursue must be made to pay for his crimes.
This tale is believable, but it makes my sorrow no less. Instead, it fans the flames of my anger. This man you pursue must be made to pay for his crimes. He sought to send you to the Norcrofts. His pride will be his undoing, for by revealing his charade, we have discerned his next course. He wanted you to look eastward. Turn your eyes westward, and you will find where next laid his schemes.
After teaching the orcs of Bard the Ram how best to attack Stoke, this cunning snake of yours fled the Broadacres. I am certain of it. He has gone to the Stone Deans.
If this snake has entered the Stone Deans, they must be warned of the danger he poses.
I have no close ties with my neighbours to the west, save the oaths we share, but I wish them no harm. If the snake has entered the Stone Deans, they must be warned of the danger he poses. A secret enemy combined with the dangers they already face, endangers the whole of my riding. He must be stopped, and now only a few know his face. You have seen it, as has poor departed Wigbold. Bring this knowledge to Reeve Heremond in the Stone Deans. His seat is in the town of Woodhurst, located in the northern region of Stone Deans. Heremond is very old, and there are whispers that he has been in poor health of late. If he is indisposed, you should speak to his wife, Briant. She is of Dunlandish blood. She is strong in her own right. Bye, Joy. Thanks for hanging out, and see you next time. Enjoy your lectures. Which way? Maybe it's possible to go this way. Oh, it actually is as well. And no broken legs. Lonelands is fun. I enjoy the quests there. Okay, we didn't go far enough. I really like Evendim quests as well. You need to do those next, Gaiden. Hey, Lancelink. Thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. The biggest issue with Lone Lands was the one NPC gives you 10 quests. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them just lead you to the same place anyway. Well, they're in the same area, like, there's always ones like, kill 10 spiders, and then the next quest is kill 10 spiders for the other parts, or like unwrap the cocoons near the spiders. Oh, kill this spider boss. Like, they're all in the same place. You've arrived at Woodhurst.
This looks like any other village of the Horse Lords to me.
Horn tells me this town is home to many people of Dunlanding and Rohirric blood. Do they maintain the traditions both of my people and of Horn's people? Or have they forgotten from where they came in order to survive this land? I do not see much I recognize of the Uchtluth in this town. The buildings are wrong. The land is wrong. Will the people prove otherwise?
So near to Dunland, many of the folk of this town share ancestry with the Dunlanding tribes.
This is Woodhurst. I have desired to see it for some time. So near to Dunland, many of the folk of this town share ancestry with the Dunlanding tribes. Perhaps an owner and I will be able to find a place here when all is through. That is still a good while hence, I do not doubt it. But my heart tells me that Woodhurst would be more welcoming to us than my own home of Aoworth. Well, we have more pressing matters than this. Let us find Reeve Hearmond and report to him the danger his town may face. Yeah, I really like the pop-up quests as well. I think it's less like you going to a person and them saying you should kill 10 orcs, and then you go and do it and you see the leader. You may even kill him, and then you come back and they're like, now you should kill the leader. It's like, you're there. You would think to kill the leader while you're there. So it just makes way more sense to have those pop-up quests. Hello hello Oleg from Russia. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Exactly, and North Downs does just that. You first kill the trash, then the next pop-up quest tells you to kill the boss. Yeah.
The blood of the hill tribes flows through me, but they are no longer my people.
You're welcome in Woodhurst, but you do not see her at her best. My husband has finally succumbed to death, but I cannot properly mourn for him. I must mourn too for our city, for it is held in the grip of Dunlanding invaders. The blood of the hill tribes flows through my veins, but they are no longer my people. Pardon me. Pardon me again. When I wed Hearmond and came to live in his lands, and when I gave him a son, I was no longer of my tribe. I was part of a new tribe. Briant's eyes flash, and you see a fire in them that reminds you of Nona. Those who hold the mead hall and bring war to my home may share my blood, but they spill the blood of those I love. Now we are enemies. You have my thanks for this warning you bring, but Woodhurst is already imperiled. What is one more threat upon the pile of many? Speak to my son, Herobrand. He rules now in my place, in place of his father. I will answer any questions of yours I am able.
You wish to help? Good.
There are not enough folk willing to help with the problems of others in these trying times. My son, Hefara, is doing all he can, as I am. But we cannot be everywhere. There will always be somewhere we are not. You may not know much of these invaders, but I do. They are called Dreg Luth, and they worship worms and lizards of all sorts, but their loyalty has been bought by Saruman, and they go where he commands. Defeat these Dunlanding invaders, wherever you find them throughout the Stone Deans. You will find Dreg Luth aplenty in Woodhurst, to my sorrow and my mother's. I think they're just down here.
guess we have to go this way. What are these stone fences here? Oh, what? The ones that... These ones? They're pretty cool. And there's enough of the different stones that they don't look like repeated over and over. The invisible ones. Good one, Sky. Maybe we can pull some more. Two left. Nice. Back to Herobrand. Wonder if Middle Earth would have curbside pickup right now? What? I don't get it. I remember doing these quests like a while ago. I think it would have been on my main character. And I had to go in and out of this place like 20
The
times or
Dunlendings cannot
something.
defeat us, me and my son. We are invincible.
Yeah, the music in Rohan is like my favorite in the whole game. You've done well, my friend. Soon this land will be free of their clutches. My son and I will do what we can against the Dragluth, for they cannot defeat us. Herobrand smiles at your puzzled expression. I speak not in riddles, Laurelin, and do not exaggerate my prowess or that of my heir. The Dunlendings cannot defeat us. We are invincible. Finally! Something good. Oh, it's actually not as good. It was almost as good.
It is true. An old soothsayer lives among the mounds and speaks words of prophecy.
I wonder if the day will come that I will see Rohan finally. I think it will if you keep playing the game. If you stick to one character as well, you'll get there quicker. Here in the States, a lot of the restaurants, fast food places are offering curbside pickup on food orders, so you don't have to worry about being on full contact with other people. Yeah, I don't get it. Why would that be in Middle-earth right now? I'm sorry. Your humor's lost on me. I stick to 5 characters, that's the issue. Why 5? Why not just choose 1 to level? It's actually the first time I ever see these quests. Make more. Don't encourage him. He's already got too many. think I have 17. I think I have like 17 hunters. Probably. It is true. An old soothsayer lives in a remote cave among the mounds, and she speaks words of prophecy. She has foretold that I will die at orcish hand, as will my firstborn son. Herobrand laughs boisterously. Never before has knowledge of coming death been so welcome, Neberski, for it will be my fate to die at orcish hand, while no Dunlending will be able to land a hand upon me. Thus far it has proven so. Speak to your companions. If they agree to the journey, I will bring you before the soothsayer, Hildegard. Perhaps she will read your fate as well. He's a bit of an arrogant guy, isn't he? Maybe Sauron would use COVID to his advantage. I don't think the elves can get it though. Don't know.
Herobrand is a fool to believe the words of this soothsayer.
God gets more fun after Moria. There is a plague that he uses in Lotro. You have a quest tied to that, so it's not that far from Lotro. Fair. I don't remember that part. Well, what part is that in? A soothsayer? Such mystics never speak plain, but deal in riddles to confuse the weak-minded. Herobrand is a fool to believe the words of this Hildegard. I will go with you to this cave if Nona desires it, but I beg of you, do not put too much stock in the words of this soothsayer. There are many mysteries in the world, but I think it likely that this Hildegard is merely a woman with an addled mind. This soothsayer will speak in riddles and lies, mark my words. Well, for they tell the future. Pah.
A soothsayer lives in this land? I am filled with delight.
Such folk truly possess the power of foretelling the fates. Do you remember the dream that drew us across the mountains? We could not fathom its meaning, but a soothsayer such as the one of which Herobrand speaks is more skilled at reading such visions than the like of us. Return to Herobrand and humbly beg him to bring us before the soothsayer. She could tell us much. I saw that plague part on your stream now. What part? I really can't think of where it is. Do you mean like in Ered Luin? Reading does not equal understanding. Do you mean the bit in Ered Luin?
Let us see what Hildegard has to say of your own future.
Are you prepared to depart? Very good. You are witnessing a conversation with Sauron and another NPC. They were talking about a plague. No. I don't know. Skydom, I haven't streamed in at least a month now. I haven't streamed in at least a month, so I don't remember. I think you're wrong. Oh my god. That noise was sudden. Are you prepared to depart? Very good. Let us see what Hildegard has to say of your own future. May it be so rosy as my own, which frees my hand in battle against the Dunlending invaders.
Rubbish and nonsense. Herobrand may believe the words of this soothsayer, but I will not fall for her trickery.
We have arrived, Rohan. Hildegard has sight of many things still to come, and the source of her power is unknown to me. Many of my kinsmen call it witchcraft, sorcery, as that practiced by the elves. But I say Hildegard was a woman of Rohan, and remains so. Speak to her with courtesy. Mind your feet, she is accustomed to the dark, as we are not. Okay, Skydom. Yeah, this is the epic quest, so... Hildegard, I have returned. Am I welcome?
Ah, young Herobrand, you are welcome at any time. Your visits brighten these dark days.
I'm not alone, Hildegard.
You bring your son here, Farah. He speaks sparingly, but he too is welcome.
No, I bring friends from afar.
Ah, let them approach and introduce themselves.
Hey, Nettlebrew. Flagstaff is Mordor. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, it must be Mordor. Or, like, some later area, because I really can't think of any other place that it would be. You give Hildegard your name and she nods.
It is a pleasure to meet you, friend of Herobrand. Many other roads you have walked to get here, and many more will you walk before you are at last given rest. Much that you have done is already known to me. But there is much ahead of you I cannot see. May I ask what adventuring discipline you call your own?
I am a decent hunter, nothing more. Hildegard looks at you silently, the corner of her mouth turned upwards with amusement.
You are a hunter of great skill, little one. It is not unseemly to say so. Your arrows fly true and hit even the smallest of marks. You will save many folk from death with the contents of a single quiver.
Any could say this of Nurulwen and not be wrong. There is no far-seeing here.
What is your name, doubting one?
Should you not already know my name? Your discourtesy shames you, Horn. Did not bring you before Hildegard so you might insult the woman.
Worry not, Herobrand. I am not offended by disbelief. Nurwen, do you believe in my gift?
I do not know if it is a gift. Hildegard remains silent, her expression a mystery.
You see much, Nurwen. Few folk understand the truth of it. It is a gift to know what comes, or is it a burden? I cannot choose what I see, and often it fills me with fear and sorrow.
But it is a gift, Hildegard. With the sight I could set many things aright.
Come here, girl.
What is it, Hildegard?
You kindle, child.
She burns with the heat of battle.
Be silent, foolish man.
I have battles to fight. They will not wait.
It will be of some time yet. That is the way of it.
This woman speaks in riddles and rubbish, Norwan. If she has knowledge of the days to come, why does she not spell it out for us plain? Were she to do that, perhaps I would give her my belief, but until then I remain unconvinced. You say you can see the events of days to come. Tell me what awaits me, and prove your claim is true.
I cannot say.
I thought as much. There is no straight path through this life.
Have you heard the tale of Wergend, doubting one?
Of course, all children of Rohan have heard it. I have sung the tale myself 12 times at the least.
Do you believe it?
I will not be tricked by this woman. I will wait for you outside. Horn! I cannot believe Horn would act this way, Neberski. Has he closed his eyes to everything we have experienced on this journey? He shares the maddening outlook of his people. Savolk will not understand him. Nona clenches her fists and tosses her hair in frustration. We cannot choose to whom we give our hearts, Laurelin. That is our lot, and I might have chosen one less stubborn from out of all the kingdoms of men.
I see a great battle.
Hildegard? What is it?
A vast army marches outside the walls. I see a white horse penned by shadows. Your love lies upon the broken ground, his shield shattered.
Horn? What else do you see?
I see death.
No!
The list of the dead is long, the minstrels mourn.
Hildegard, what can we do? Hildegard. The soothsayer Hildegard stands upright, staring forward sightlessly. She still breathes, but she no longer appears to see either you or Nona. Neberski, what can we do? If Hildegard speaks the truth, it means Horn will fall in battle. A good death for any warrior, but he is not just any warrior, Neberski. He is mine. And it is not glory he seeks. I know this to be true. I will keep Horn from meeting this end. Others have fought their fates. Why not Nona, daughter of Savolk, sister of Wadu? You will help me in this, Neberski. You will say none of this to Horn. Do you understand? We
must do something. I need time to think.
Hildegard is as powerful as I had hoped. And now I wish that she was not. Her words give shape to a grim tomorrow, and I do not want to believe it will come to pass. Am I to lose Horn as I lost my brother?
Rubbish and lies.
The words of that woman prey on the fears and hopes of all who listen to her. Herobrand is a fool if he believes himself to be invincible on account of Hildegard's witless ramblings. I cannot believe Nona sets any stock upon the words of this woman. She has my heart always, but I am saddened by her belief in this nonsense.
Now do you understand?
Hildegard has unusual powers, and she speaks of the future with a convincing tongue. I have no doubt that I will cast the Dunlanding invaders from Woodhurst, for none of them can hope to slay me or my son. If my death be at Orcish hand, then no man can hope to harm me.
Travel south to Brockbridge and meet with my son, Herefara.
I sent my son Herefara south to the town of Brockbridge, for the bridge over that span is of great strategic importance. He was to help Thane Leofirth keep that point secure for the Thane. Well, some may say his last days are nearly there. My son is strong and will help Leofirth defend the span. Travel south to Brockbridge and meet with my son. He will know how best you and your companions can help. I think we should keep going with the epic quest. But Nib is AFK. So, I don't know. Should we wait for him? Because we're going to be leaving the town and going to Brockbridge.
I suppose we could just go there and... I think we need a few more quests for XP. Yeah, it's like level 93. These will give a point as well, maybe even 2. Yeah, I think we should continue with the epic quest, because it's only like 3 levels, I think is okay maybe, but yeah, since I was gonna finish in like 40 minutes, I think it would be good just to continue with the epic quest until the end. If it gets too hard, we can always just stop and do something else. But it might be okay. It depends if there's like solo instances, I think. You've arrived at Brockbridge and should now find Hirfara. Whoa, I like the sounds
of what is
that.
happening to these lands.
I liked the sounds of the horse on the wood there. It sounded really cool.
A Dunlending raiding party has crossed the mountains.
My father sent you to me. I am pleased he did so, but I must confess that your abilities might be more needed elsewhere. Men report that something terrible has happened at the Ford of Eisen, and no one seems to be able to give a clear account. Men are scattered all over the Westfold, and rumours of battle around. Say not at Brockbridge. Someone must learn what has befallen the Westfold. Some say that the king himself is embroiled in the fighting, and may have ridden to Helms Deep. A raiding party of Dunlendings has crossed the mountains, and they strike from cover of darkness. Their delight in killing the innocent is unrivaled. Their mark is a winged talon, and the fear of them has spread like fire in the brush. I hope to stand against them, but I have been unable yet to find them. They strike and then disappear, as if they wield some skill born of magic. Before you leave, go to the mead hall and speak with the Thane. Leofirth is very weak, and the strain of rule has taken a heavy toll on his strength. It is the courteous thing to do. Hey Neb, welcome back. What am I doing? Oh, Archosaur's leader, so I can't invite you. My father, Herobrand, believes I rule in Brockbridge, and perhaps it seems so in action, but I would not presume to tread upon the authority of the Thane. We've only, like, basically handed in the quest, and then it sends us to the next area in Brockbridge, so that's where we are now.
Come from Edoras. What news?
What? What? Leofirth is very weak and cannot speak above a whisper. You tell the Thane that the king has ridden to Isengard to wage war against Saruman's forces, and Leofirth's face slowly forms a rictus grin.
Good, good. That is the strength I remember. My son, Hammer, surely rides with the king. He is most loyal.
Leofirth's voice fades into nothing, and his eyes seem very far away. You nearly turn away when his eyes close, but then he speaks once more.
Help the king. The Riddermark must not fall. Erlingus will.
You respectfully wait for more, but the Thane is lost in his own thoughts and no longer sees you. Oh, that was quick. I know that the epic's like 3 levels above us, but I thought that since there's only like half an hour until I was gonna end the stream, we might as well just carry on doing the epic.
I know the mark of the Winged Talon. That is the sign of the Falcon clan.
Sorry. Hey, Francoboldo. 10 out of 10. Oh, is it good? Thank you. They become enemies of my people when they accepted the coin of Saruman. They are enemies of yours as well, and of Horn's people. Hifara says he has not been able to track their riding party. That is because he is the son of a horse lord and does not know the ways of the wild. He is at home on the open fields. But the people of the Falcon are familiar with the high crag and the paths of the mountains. Lou Brennan can lead his people wherever he will, and Hifara will never find him.
You spoke of the Falcon clan to me not long after we first met.
I cannot deny their crimes nor their evil, but I wish there was some other who could find them. Nona believes none other could track them, but surely their leader will make some error or some mistake that will lead to his downfall. No, you speak wisdom. If even one innocent life could be spared, it would be folly not to act. Nona believes she can find the Falcon clan raiding party, and I think she is right. But I will not leave her again. This is a journey we will make together. I hope you understand, Rohan. I will see you again in time, but I cannot abandon Nona to this battle.
Horn wishes to go with Nona on her search for the Falcon clan.
And I cannot blame him. He believed he could set his love aside while they were apart, but it seems to my eyes that proved incorrect. Rather than send his heart away with her, he would rather walk beside her on her own journey until its conclusion. Of all the strange things that could have been done for love, this is perhaps the least peculiar, a desire to not be apart. He charged me with one task in his absence. He wanted me to look after you, Rohan. As we continue southward into the Westfold in your search of the king, I am to ensure you do not endanger yourself unnecessarily. I told him I would do my best. Our farewells have been said. When you are prepared to go, let us make for Helms Deep in the Westfold. Horn says that this is where the king would ride if his march to war ran afoul of danger unexpected. It's time! After all this time, we are finally going to Helm's Deep. Let's see. It is in the Westfold. The thing is, when we do the big battles, we'll actually be able to do them together. So that's awesome. We won't have to do those solo. About time that we got some fellowship stuff given to us. Not so sure. But surely the big battles you can do with other people, can't you? Or unless they're like special ones that they do. Duo? What? I need to make my items. Okay. Are we all traveling there? I think we are. Yeah. For big battles, we can just do it, like, we can just say that we're 6 then. Surely. We'll just say that we're a full fellowship then. More scary. We can do it. We'll just gear up before we do them. Because I think they're gonna be like level, actually, they're gonna boost us to 100, but we will want to make sure we've got good gear and stuff. I think. What's this warband here? Is it a 6-man? Oh. No, it's a raid. It's a raid. Run. Run. They were like massive trolls. That is not good. I think we're gonna need to cross. Let's all ride into Helm's Deep together. Oh, we actually need to go to Helm's Dyke, so we're not even gonna be going like all the way there, so that's good. I got more points. I got another point. Arkasaur is still like 200 meters away. Nice. Charge! I know that you have to pay for the war steed colors, but I think it's really cool that our steeds are all the same color, like, despite that you have to pay for the colors, if that makes sense. Here we are. So graceful. I like stopped there.
You are here to help us?
I know not what help you can give, but I will turn none away. Things have gone ill for us. Finally, a helmet that's good. Wait, 330. 330 agility versus 373. I wonder what one I'll pick. Still not good. Stuff's still bad.
Count your aid double.
The armies of Saruman assaulted the men of the fords of Eisen, and the survivors of the rout are scattered now across the Westfold. No one seems to know where Erkenbrand might be found. He is the lord of the Hornburg during time of peace, and would make his way here if he could. Theoden King turned aside from his course and made for the deep when the size of Saruman's force became clear. His army is already on the march and will soon be here. I welcome all able folk willing to offer assistance, but I know you by reputation and count your aid double. Friends of yours already lend us what help they can. You will find them in the dike, throughout the deep, and at the Hornburg. Oh, look who it is.
Hail, friend. I knew that you would not miss this chance.
This dwarf has had enough of running and riding and talking. Now is the time for fighting, and quite a battle it is shaping up to be too. The walls of the fortress seem very sturdy, and the men say that the deep has never been taken by an enemy. Aye, may it not be taken this time either. But I tell you true, that I will be a mite disappointed if my axe sees little use. There are orc next to you, and I am just the dwarf to do it. I expect you will find Legolas atop the fortress wall. He would prefer a nice long view of the approaching orcs, whereas I want to see their ugly faces up close. No, he's not even that far away. Thurkatol sees you and heartily calls a greeting.
The Hornburg has never fallen. If fortune be with us, it never will.
This is the home of Erkenbrand, but none knew what has become of him. Now the king will rely on the walls of the Hornburg and on the strong arms of his people. Will you help us defend the deep? Thurkatol smiles when you say that you will. The Hornburg has never fallen, and if fortune be with us, I will one day tell my children and theirs that it still has not, even many years hence. This might not be its greatest test and ours. May we be found sufficient. Looks so cool. Hammer and Dalewine have a great deal to do to reinforce the guardhouse.
The tides of war bring you once again to the King's Shore, my friend.
No, this time I will not take your weapons or keep you from seeing Theoden. Now I am pleased you are here and hope that your skill in battle is as great as I am told. Dalewine and I seek to reinforce the doors of this guardhouse, but it is to be hoped that the forces of Saruman do not get this far into the deep. Still, it is good to be prepared. Tell Hammer of your meeting with Leofirth in Brockbridge, and the Dorwood sighs heavily.
We must hope Saruman's armies do not breach the dike. These doors will not hold long.
We are trying to reinforce the doors, but there is not enough sturdy wood in the deep. Everything is either rotted or dry and old. Brittle wood will do us no good. We must hope that Gambling and the other soldiers are able to keep the armies of Saruman from breaching the dike, for these doors will not keep them long. Hammer says I am wrong. I hope he is right.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I think we can just go up this side. Legolas waves a greeting as you approach.
You should ask the king if there is aught you can do.
We meet once more, my friend. If you seek battle, you have come to the right place. But if you seek a good rest or peaceful quiet, you should leave this ravine at once. If the numbers reported by Theoden's scouts can be trusted, this entire gorge will be filled with orcs before the moon is down. From here, I will have a clear shot upon any foe that seeks to cross the flat plain before the deeping wall. Every arrow I loose will spell death for one of our enemies, But which will I first exhaust, my arrows or our foes? Oh, bye Neb. See you later. Thanks for hanging out and for joining. It was really fun. There's the new story mode for big battles. I don't think I've actually done that, because I haven't done this part of the epic. Or big battles at all in at least a year, so... All of us will have our part to play during the coming night. Legolas fears he will run out of arrows before the battle is done.
These are the times that prove the strength of our hearts, are they not?
We are well met, my new friend. These are the times that prove the strength of our hearts, are they not? We are lucky to live in such times, for the opportunity to prove ourselves up to the task. Saruman's orcs will arrive at the dike, and if they are not defeated outright, they will push into the space before our walls. We will whittle down their numbers with arrows, and with thrown spears, they will shake their blades and gnash their teeth, and will have no choice but to turn away. The Hornburg has never been breached. It will not be breached tonight either. Outside the keep. I think we've got to go down and find them. Yeah, I think I remember June saying that they're good, but yeah, I've not done them. Right, how do we get around here? How do we get inside? There's like no door or anything. Okay, he's up there. Is there like a bridge across? How do we get in there? Why is this place so big? There is a bridge. Where even is it? I don't see one. Oh, of course. Wait, is that one? Yeah, it's there. They could have told us, if you go up here there's a bridge. They should have said, there's a bridge! In the northeast of the keep, there's a bridge. I think we have to go even higher. Follow the fireworks. I think I found it. Thanks. There is a maelstrom of activity outside the walls of the Hornburg.
This is where I will make my stand. Let Saruman's armies come.
Welcome to the Hornburg, Neberski. This is where I will make my stand. Let Saruman's armies come. They will break upon our walls and we will scatter them across the fields. There is no shortage of tasks to be done. The only thing we lack is time. The scouts tell me Saruman's forces will be here before the moon is high. Right. And there's this other guy. Emma. We're gonna find Emma. Excuse me. And he is right next to Aragorn. Perfect.
You ride a fast steed, my friend.
Were you able to be a help to my sister Eowyn? And how did you find my own home of Eldberg? Has Arkil maintained the village as well as his father once did? You give Aomer what tidings you can in the little time you both have to spare. I see. My uncle believes this battle will be over quickly, but I am not so certain. I hope he is right. There'll be much work to do. To restore the mark, even once the fighting is done. But first, we must survive the coming battle. Aomer is worried that the battle will be neither quick nor easy.
My heart tells me that we are in for a long night.
I'm glad to see you, my well-travelled friend. My heart tells me we are in for a long night. The men of Rohan have sheltered in the Hornburg before, and its walls have never failed them. I have seen many points of weakness already, and we have only been here a short while. We must ensure this fortress does not fall. If Rohan falls, I fear the rest of Middle-earth will not stand long.
Weapons are in short supply.
Erkenbrand has a small amount for the garrison, but his men took most of the weapons and armor with them when they rode to the fords, and most of them have not returned. Theoden has called for the people of the Westfold to send as many iron goods as they can spare to the deep. It is not much, but we may be able to fashion weapons and crude armor from these iron goods in the hours we have before the battle is joined. Search through one of the barrels of iron goods and sort its contents on the nearby mat. Any strong iron could be useful, but we need to know what we have available. Most of the goods set on the mat you see are little use. One or two usable pieces. Yikes.
I have had an idea, friend.
While watching the men training, I realized something interesting from a great distance. I could not tell if a man was training with a straw dummy or if his opponent was merely parrying his blows without a great deal of motion. If I, with the keen eyes of my people, could not tell the difference, what would one of Saruman's ill-bred minions make of it? I think we should carry some training dummies to the top of the wall, Neberski. It will make our numbers seem greater, and any arrow wasted upon a dummy is one which could have struck a fighting man. That is a trade worth any amount of heavy lifting. I saw a video once of someone carrying one of these all the way to Bree from here. Hey Despero, how are you doing? They basically like carried this dummy all the way to Bree and then they sped up the video. it was quite funny. Hydrate. Yeah, I don't have a drink with me at the moment, but I will be taking a break very soon. My throat is getting kind of sore. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm happy to be streaming and playing this on stream again.
That is a
I've been
clever
really enjoying
idea,
it today.
if it proves successful.
Unless Saruman's armies turn aside for some reason, I cannot tell. They will arrive at the deep during the hours of darkness. They will not be able to tell the difference between these dummies and the defenders atop the wall until they get very near to the wall. And by then I will have claimed many lives of orcs. I spoke for a time with your friend Corodan. I met his sister when we stayed in Laurelin. If Sigleth were here with her deadly knives, the orcs would have a great deal to fear. While I'm wishing for unlikely happenstance, why not hope for the arrival of an army of our own kin? That would be a sight indeed, but they are far from here, and have their own concerns and their own lands to defend. The Rohirrim are on their own. They will have to make do with the 3 elves, 1 dwarf, and 1 man. Speaking of Corodan, he wanted me to send you to him. He rode down to the dike and said he wished to see the approaching armies with his own eyes. Right, we're gonna have to go down. music is so epic here. I love it.
There you are, my friend. I am glad to see you before I leave.
I'm going to ride from the dike to see what I can tell of Saruman's forces. There may be some weakness in their ranks we will be able to exploit, but until I see his armies on the march, all we have is rumor and fear. I will return before long and tell you what I have seen. Do not fear. I will return before the battle is joined, and perhaps with news that can help us. Stand strong and inspire the men of Rohan, Neberski. I know you will not let them down.
Farmers of the Westfold have brought more iron goods for us.
We have been fortunate so far, Laurelin. Carry one of these barrels of iron goods to your friend Aragorn outside the walls of the Hornburg. He has been sorting through the barrels for anything of use and preparing the defenses.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to carry it. I don't know why. And I don't know why sometimes when you have to carry stuff like this, it gives you a boost and sometimes it doesn't. I just find it kind of strange. Excuse me, that sometimes the game is like really forgiving and trying to make it really easy. And then other times it's like, nah, you're gonna have to carry this barrel like 1,000 meters. And you're not even gonna get a speed buff for it. It's just kind of weird. Something that's quite funny as well is that the last time I did these quests, I actually lived with my mum and my stepdad. So it's funny how like it's been that long. Though we didn't live in this house, but it's still kind of funny. You set down the barrel of iron goods and Aragorn nods gratefully.
Thank you for bringing this all the way up here.
I'm glad more barrels of iron are coming into the deep, but there is no certainty that we will be able to make use of their contents. It is worth the wager. Thank you for bringing this all the way here. Very nice ring. 401 vitality and 231 agility. It's a lot more than
Next few
the
hours
ring
will
called
sorely
Eowyn's
test us all,
displeasure.
but none more than the King of Rohan. The next few hours will sorely test us all, but none more than the King of Rohan.
So we're actually already gonna be starting the big battles, which we will not do today. We will do that next time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna read this one and I will read it next time. Because then that's like introducing the whole like big battles thing. And yeah. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna do a shout out for Arkasaur. There we go. Arkasaur is the beloved dwarf who has been playing with me today. And the elf is Neberski. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Oh, this is nice music. Something else I want to share as well. Let me just find it. Sorry, hang on, bear with me. I have actually started doing a series of videos on YouTube. I'm gonna try and do at least 1 or 2 videos a week where I read all of the quests in the game, and it's gonna be less like, it's basically just so that it's more focused than on the stream, and a bit more like watchable if you're just interested in listening and to the quests and stuff and following the story of the game. So that is a link to the first video. So if you want to watch it, then go ahead. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, there's actually no one there to raid. Oh well. Thanks everyone. Thanks for making this first stream like here in my new home. Thanks for making it really good and really special and fun. And see you all next time. See you on, if not during the week, then I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.